is so messy. Hello, welcome back to Red and Light Tarot. Welcome back to my channel. And this is really messy, I'm so sorry. So you can ask any type of weird question if you want, and I will do my best to actually answer to it, okay? That's why there is more piles, so that you can actually pick more than one if you want, and maybe it's more possibilities, right? To actually make it work for your situation. So this is pile number 1, the glasses. This is pile number 2. You can see the cards, but they're there. Flowers, I was really attracted to that. They're not real, but really pretty anyway. Then number 3, we got the teddy bear here with I love you. I'm going to show to you if that helps you to actually pick. This is the little teddy bear. Then we got a little angel. I'm actually struggling to pick the things because I'm filming with my tablet, so it's not helpful to actually see the overall reading here. So angel, pile number 4. There's 6 piles today, okay? So number 5, we got this one here. Really pretty. Number 5. And number 6, there's adventuring. Adventuring. So yeah, let's do this. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to Red and Light Tarot. I need to thank you so much for everything, for the support that you have been giving to me since the beginning of the channel. I'm really grateful. Like I was saying, the comments in the last video, that was mind-blowing for me. I'm so thankful for your support, seriously. And by the way, there's a new member for the family here in my body. I was actually forgetting to actually show this to you. I don't know if you can read it, if you can actually read it, but it's written. When I'm going to actually edit this, if you can't see this clearly, I'm going to reverse the video for you to actually read it. So it's fresh ink. It's written universe, and it's a really meaningful tattoo. It's my second tattoo. It was really meaningful to me. I did this in Portugal. I'm actually traveling, that's why the quality is not the best. And my first tattoo is actually this soul key. I don't know if you can see it. There's a little heart, and this is the harm for the heart chakra, right? And that was really meaningful because hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to Red and Light Tarot. I need to thank you so much for everything, for the support that you have been giving to me since the beginning of the channel. I'm really grateful. Like I was saying, the comments in the last video, that was mind-blowing for me. I'm so thankful for your support, seriously. And by the way, there's a new member for the family here in my body. I was actually forgetting to actually show this to you. I don't know if you can read it, if you can actually read it, but it's written. When I'm going to actually edit this, if you can't see this clearly, I'm going to reverse the video for you to actually read it. So it's fresh ink. It's written universe, and it's a really meaningful tattoo. It's my second tattoo. It was really meaningful to me. I did this in Portugal. I'm actually traveling, that's why the quality is not the best. And my first tattoo is actually this soul key. I don't know if you can see it. There's a little heart, and this is the harm for the heart chakra, right? And that was really meaningful because I love singing since I was really a child. So it's really been with me for all my life till now. So that was really meaningful for me to do this as a first tattoo. But this one is really meaningful. So what is the meaning? It's really personal, actually. I wanted to do this here because it's all about my faith and what I believe in. So it was really personal for me. But I couldn't because I showed this spot to the tattoo artist, and he's really amazing, by the way. And the tattoo artist said to me that it was burned, so it's going to hurt a little bit more. And like I have some skin issues here, so it's going to hurt more. So then I was like, it's okay, it's fine, let's do it here. It was like, yeah, it's better, it's a better sport here. This one hurt less than this one, I'm gonna be real. But this one was more quick than this one here. And this one is more little. Yes, this is my bigger piece for now. I'm going to do more for sure, because tattoos are really meaningful to me. But I'm going to slow down a bit because in less than 1 year I have 2 tattoos. So let's calm down, Sarah. Is to remind me that I'm a part of the universe, and the universe is here to show me the way. I'm not alone in this journey, and that the universe is limitless. So there is a lot of possibilities for me. To not forget this. This is the meaning of the tattoo. That was really meaningful for me, so I did it. So let's start. I'm talking a lot. I'm sorry for the quality, by the way, and I'm sorry for my English. You're so sweet. There's a lot of people where, like, especially one comment was like, your English is not as bad as you're actually saying it is. And I was like, oh, I was like so touched. But like, I know my English is not bad, but I don't, like, what is lacking to my English is vocabulary and like structure, I guess. And that's what I'm working on. So you can correct me. I will not be mad in the comments. Go ahead and do it. I'm really open to it. I feel I can't, like, I'm actually improving at a deeper level. Sometimes people don't resonate with my readings because it's really specific. And I remember myself that this is general. It's not like it's not personal, right? It's general. So I remind myself that I can't please everyone. And I feel that this is a lesson for you guys too. I don't know what I'm talking about, but this is part number 1. Maybe it's a lesson that you need to learn here. To not take things personally. Sometimes people need to express themselves, and that's why they do so, because we all have free will. And sometimes what they are saying to you is something that actually they need to work for themselves first. So you don't need to take this personally. But yeah, I'm so thankful for the light heard. So let's stop talking, Sarah, and let's go to the reading. You can see the flashback of the like, you can see the tablet here, can't you? Yeah, you can. So this is the glasses. This is the object that you actually have chosen. So let's start. So yeah, like, I was really attracted. That was the first item that I actually pick up. I was really attracted. This is actually my sunglasses. I actually really like weird sunglasses. Really like vintage ones and things like that. Is really cheap. Don't think this is really cheap. Okay, my things are usually cheap. I'm gonna be real, but it was really cute. So I picked this up, and I feel like if I look to the object even before like saying your cards, I can tell that maybe you're saying things in another perspective, and maybe you're actually having a new perspective about something that you thought was bad or good. So that's what I can tell with the item. Okay, so let's go ahead and see your message card first. So yen. No place like home. Why? True to be told reverse. So, is this a yes, a no? I mean, I will only have a answer when I will do the tarot, okay? But for now, it's just like observing and like using my intuition to know what is happening here. I feel this group is kind of a homebody. He likes to be at home a lot. There is a feeling here that you kind of like to be at home for like an unusual time. I feel you're not the type of hanging out. You like your home. But it's interesting because at the same time, you know, this home is kind of floating. So I feel that you need to work a little bit your roots, because you have the tendency to isolate it when you're not getting the clarity that you want. Okay, that's what I'm feeling here. Maybe this this can be a good thing, but at the same time, like overdoing it can be a bad thing, because you're not having like, you're not communicating with people. You might be like your behavior tends to actually, you're closing yourself to others when you need clarity. And you think a lot. That's why is here. Sometimes you need to be in that position that you don't need to know everything, and you can't actually. The more you know, the more you want to know, and that's a cycle repeating themselves like that, and there is no end to it. Trust me. Sometimes I receive like premonitions, I don't know how to say that in English, and it's like during sleep I receive people like talking to me and all that stuff, like even things that I'm like, where is this coming from? My gift is just like developing to something, and it's like during nighttime I receive like flashes and premonitions sometimes and things like that, and I'm like, what is this? And like I will not know till it happened. And sometimes it's that people communicating with me. I can't put meaning to everything that they are actually giving to me, especially because it's nighttime. You know, I want to sleep right now. But because I'm more receptive, and everyone is like that. When you're going to sleep, you're more open to spirits. That's why they come to me at that time. So, trust me, the more you want to you want to put meaning sometimes, the more you're actually spiraling, because you're not getting the clarity that you want. But look at that. He's in the dark here, but there's the sun here. So I do feel, even if you're not getting the truth that you want from someone or some type of situation, I do feel here you're actually going to receive more than what you're actually asking for. Something more meaningful here that you need to learn. Yin energy is all about giving, right? Is about being in your feminine power. Maybe it will be helpful to actually try to work in this, to be more like, I do feel this group is kind of over giving to people, and I do feel it's something that you need to actually put boundaries in, okay? Because sometimes some people are wearing a mask till the end. They're never going to tell you what you want to hear. So you need to be used to this. Okay? So stop being in your head. Sometimes you're not going to get the clarity in the moment that you want. Sometimes you're not getting answers to something that you asked. Back then, it's normal. Really, it's like that in this world. Okay? Gossip is reverse, trickery is reverse, and expansion is reverse. Okay. I feel this group is kind of, yeah, I'm hearing I'm sorry. Someone whispered this to me. There is a level here of like, I feel your heart chakra is really imbalanced here. There is some stuffs here with your heart happening really imbalanced. So there's a level here of like, your heart is really imbalanced. You're not trusting people. I have a feeling here. I feel you have been hurt in the past. And there's a level here of not opening yourself again to people, because you don't need, like, you don't want to be hurt in a way, and there is a level of being stuck because of this, okay? And I feel there's a level here of like being in the same place that is actually making you even stuck even more, and that's why you need to work on here. Gossip is here. I do feel like in trickery is here too. There's a level here of like, everyone is a reflection of everyone. You don't need to actually put yourself in a position of not trusting someone because they actually did something back to you. I mean, you need to protect yourself. But if you're closing new doors, that by not trusting what you have in the present, you're actually closing doors that want to come in, better doors. And if you forgive, there's a link here with forgiveness that I'm actually like having the feeling with, especially with these two cards here. You have a major, I feel you have like the beginning of a block heart chakra here, and I feel like spirits are really worried about that, because you're stuck here because there is like a lack of like trusting people that wrong you. I mean, you don't need to trust them anymore. Indifference will be the best here. It's hard, I know. But yeah, I'm sorry. Someone is feeling really sorry about something they did to you. Maybe it was back then. Maybe you don't even remember that. But this person is really feeling someone who wronged you or talked behind your back, and now he's feeling sorry about you. But I do feel maybe it's someone that you want some type of clarity with. But this person right now, I'm not feeling this person is going to move forward. Because this person is feeling sorry, but is not the type of like doing things. He's not going, especially if he's ashamed of it. Like human or like that, especially when they are ashamed, they run away. So I do feel, yeah, I'm sorry about that. Something like someone is sorry. Someone is really sorry here. Expansion here is reverse. Whatever is like you're focusing in, whatever is actually making you stuck. Okay? Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm clearly hearing this now. Like in this here that was whispering, and now I'm actually hearing it. I'm hearing it from a feminine energy. So I do feel it might even, yeah, he might even be a feminine energy, like a friend or even a mother or a grandmother, something like that, okay? But it's a feminine energy here, okay? So this is actually in Portuguese. This is a new deck. Look at that back, amazing. This is the spirit of the worst, and it's actually a form of liberty here. Look at that blue here. I feel maybe you have been expecting some type of clarity, some type of communication. I do feel you need to work your truth. That will help. There's a lack here. You're putting yourself into a position of like making you stuck yourself. You're doing it yourself. And I do feel it's because you're not saying you're worth what you deserve, and that you don't deserve what people did to you in the past. I feel you have that in mind, but you're not saying the light in the end of the tunnel. But I'm saying to you that I'm saying this for you. And whatever this person did to you, this person is feeling sorry right now. 7 of Wands, 10 of Swords. Yeah, you're feeling stuck. What I was talking about. There's a lot of swords here. And 3 of Cups. Okay, you might be a fire sign. A fire sign is coming up, a earth sign, and a water sign here, okay? I feel it's a yes. Whatever answer you actually answered, like you actually try to actually put into this reading, it's going to be a yes, okay? The moment that you actually stop being stubborn, and I feel you need to put boundaries, of course, with people to not be hurt, but there is a lack here of heart chakra. Spirits are really worried about that for you, so work your heart, please, okay? There's a level here that the moment that you step away from this, like you turn your back or just heal from it, there's a lack here of healing because you're too much in your mind and not in your feelings. You're not putting yourself into a position of trusting people again, and the end result is going to be the 3 of Cups, celebration, happiness, whatever you asked for is coming your way. But at the same time, there's still a little bit of mistrust here coming up in the reading here, okay? But there's 3 of Swords, like 3 of Swords, what am I talking about? 3 of Cups here. There's a level, I'm going to ask for rectification. This is a new deck too from Portugal. So yeah, I'm sorry, I'm going to translate it for you guys. But there's a level here of, you're going to have what you wanted, okay? whatever you're asking here, because you need to actually see things for what they are. There is a lack here of like, you're really stubborn and you're actually putting yourself in a lack of freedom. You're actually feeling like you're blindfold right now when you have all clarity. It's just that you're hurt from some type of situation. So, clarification, liberty, sound. So, this is, yeah, there's like, you're going to be like, there's like what I was talking about, freedom is here and freedom came up in this day. There's a level here of like some type, this is rebirth for me. This card is all about rebirth for me. There's a level of like new things opening to you. This is good energy, guys. This is really good. I feel you even evolve, like you're evolving in your spiritual path too. And I feel you're going to evolve a lot your spirituality, okay? This card came up here. Yeah, I do feel this is really similar. Do you see the chakras here? There's a lot of colors around him. I feel you're going to be put in a position of like, now it's time to actually act. And it's time to actually put everything in the back yours and focus to have fun and to do things for yourself, okay? There's a level here, like you're going to be put in a position now that you're ready. I do feel this card is all about like knowing now that, you know, you don't want this type of people in your life and that you deserve those type of people. They're actually, and I do feel you're going to attract those type of people. You know, if this, like, this is a yes for me. This is not a maybe or whatever. I feel that's a yes for me. You're going to actually meet people equally, like that can actually trust, that you can actually trust, and that you actually can talk with, and that actually understand you for who you are. And I feel this card is all about that. I feel you're going to actually, even if your question is not about people who hurt you or everything, I feel this is some type of healing that you need to do before actually going to the next stage. Rectification here, please. Like, there's a lot of major arcana, so you're going through it right now. Okay? There's a level here. Ego for me here in this deck is the devil. Okay? You might have been dealing with a Capricorn, okay? A Earth sign here is coming up here, okay? But I have the feeling here, you're trapped in your own fears, okay? This card, I mean, I'm not used to this deck, but this deck is really interesting because it's not the usual tarot deck, okay? There's a level here. What is stopping you from actually be putting, like, from what you want is actually the mask. You're not allowing yourself to be who you are. And it's so interesting because look at that. This card for me is ego, being stuck in your ways. And look at this. He has a mask here. I don't know if you can see this, but someone is really feeling sorry about what they did to you. And I feel whatever is happening here, if someone is not stepping in that you want him to step, maybe it's divine intervention. See that angel. Maybe this person is just wearing a mask, and maybe this person is just standing in his way and he's not able to actually change for anyone. Okay? Yeah, I feel whatever, that's a yes. For me, this pile is going to get what it wants here, okay? I do feel you're going to get some type of clarity, but more than that, you're going to get what you were not expecting to get. Trusting people again and having fun and having a life that you actually can trust. A tribe for yourself. You know what I'm talking about? People that you actually can trust and who are not actually hiding into a mask here, behind a mask. There's a level here. Maybe you were the one who were actually wearing the mask till now. Maybe you were wearing the mask to actually protect yourself till now. And spirits are here to tell you that it's time to actually step into a new way of seeing things here with the glasses, especially what I was talking about. So I do feel this reading really resonated, at least for my intuition. I'm sorry if it was really specific, but it was what was actually coming true, okay? So yeah, till the next time, bye one.
Hello.
Bye-bye. File number 2, this is your reading, this is your object, and here we go. Let's start your reading. So I'm going to start with the message cards, and let's do this. Observer, reversed. Blessed, not reversed, upright. And peace, reverse. Okay. I'm going to put your object here. Yeah. There's a level here. You're not saying, you're focusing too much, might be the case here. You're focusing your energy too much into something. Spirits want to bring something here to you. They want to make you know that you're protected and whatever you're actually trying to do. But there's a level here of not like finding the peace that you want in whatever you're trying here to do. You're too focused on something. You're putting your energy into something that is not making you actually fulfilled. Okay? So now, let's see. Forgiveness, reverse destiny here. Impatience. Yeah, okay. Wisdom. Yeah, I feel spirits actually put you into that position of stillness to actually make you learn some type of lesson, especially with wisdom reverse here. I feel you're not trusting your intuition, and you might have take a direction here with like not even thinking about it. You're actually trying to reach some type of thing here. You're trying to actually reach something here, but you're not quite there because spirits are like, no. You need to learn something right now. This is this is written. If you're not actually learning this, you're not going to the next stage. And I do feel it's forgiveness here that you need to learn. Whatever happened here, I do feel you need to forgive someone or some type of situation in the past. Some type of thing that was unfair for you. Something here that you need to learn to is forgiveness, and is actually being patient, because you can't get everything that you're asking for in the moment, because there's some type of perfect, like spirit like to be aligned, and if you're not aligned within yourself, and if you didn't learn some type of lesson that you need to learn, how can spirit actually bring things to you when you're not balanced at all? You're not in the position of receiving, because actually how can someone who has like a lot of things to work in receive? Okay, there's a level, maybe like you're not even saying the blessings for what they are. Even if they were going to give something to you, you're not going to actually see it because you're not where you belong to right now. You're not in the same energy. You got me, right? There's a level here of they want you to see something for what it is, but you're just putting your focus on something else, okay? There's a level here. And you need to forgive some type of situation here. And it's meant to happen here, okay? For you to go to the next stage here and to get some type of enlightenment about your path. Yeah. I don't know how to actually call this in English. I'm sorry, because those cards are really new. Look at those cards. Look at those cards. They're so beautiful. This is the animal deck, spirit deck or something like that. This is in Portuguese. I can actually translate this to you guys because I don't know how to say this in English. I'm so sorry. And there's a level here of leadership here. like being in the center stage of your life and taking the control of it. I feel things are going or imbalance and you are not getting the control that you want, and that's when this comes in. Impatience, not knowing what is coming next. But sometimes you need to embrace that annoying feeling of not knowing what is going to happen next, because it's divine planning. Look at that. This is a universe. Look at this. Sometimes you're so scared of what is coming next, but trust me, you don't know. Like, I'm doing a reading right now. I don't know what is coming next for me. I don't know what type of reading. I'm living in the moment right now. You're too worried about what is coming next. You want things right now. What if tomorrow is like that and I'm not getting this now? I can't achieve this, right? No. Maybe spirits are putting you into a position that you're not getting what you want, to actually make you realize that if you're not getting it right now, maybe there's a better thing for you. Okay? So let's do this. There's a lack here of like doing it. See, you're kind of taking yourself for granted. I'm telling you right now. You're telling yourself that you can't achieve what you want because you're not seeing any progress. And because you're really impassioned to get it. That's why, okay? The more important, I used to actually be in that position. I used to be really impassioned about some type of clarity that I wanted from someone from the past. A love interest, actually. And I had a really harsh awakening about this person. Because he wasn't coming into my life because I was realizing my worth. And this person, he's running away from his shadow work. That's why, how could, I was actually awakening to something and he was doing him. So how could spirits actually give me a gift, and I wasn't saying it because I was just too focused into this person who wasn't even here right now. Spiritual, the person who is here is yourself, girl. So take care of, you have control of your life. You don't need someone else to actually tell you what to do. And even if we offer that to you, what is this person going to give to you? This person didn't give you anything when he was back there. Like in the past, this person, I was the one putting on the work. He wasn't giving me anything. And it's kind of like that. I feel you need to forgive whatever happened here. And I feel there's a level here of you need to stand for your own needs. How can spirit bring you what you want if you're putting yourself into a position of fear? It's normal to be fearful, right? But there's a level here of you need to trust. I feel that's what is lacking here. Okay? And that's why you're not saying the listen for what he is, okay? Because you want something to happen. Really impassioned energy. But I feel if you're into this stage, I feel you need to take action here, okay? You might be a hair sign here that's coming up. You might be a hair sign, okay? 10 of Wands, look at that. You need to put the work in. Whatever happens here. And Queen of Cups, I was forgetting here. So I do feel this is a maybe. I do feel you need you need to be pushed a little bit. And if what I'm talking to you is resonating a lot, push yourself a little bit harder here. And whatever you're focusing your energy to, trust me, you're the only one who can make the change. You need to push yourself harder here, especially with that 10 of Wands. And I do feel right now, look at that. You're nurturing those fish, right? But I feel the person who needs to be nurtured right now and to receive is yourself. And trust me, The moment that you stand up for yourself, you focus your energy back to yourself, you take care for yourself. This Queen of Cups, you might be a water sign too, and a fire sign is coming up, or you might have been dealing with those signs. There is a level here of like, you need to, this person is giving to the fishes, right? But this person is actually nurturing herself. Look at how she looks. Look at her inside. A Queen of Cups is really nurturing. She cares for others. Why? Because she has a good heart. Are you saying you're hurt? Are you saying what you have inside? There, I feel you're not saying you're taking yourself for granted. You're making it seem like you can't reach your goal, but it's not about reaching it. It's about the process, the work that you're putting in. Okay? I'm going to take an example. Look at this. Nurturing. This is the flowers. Look at that. If you want to make something grow, you need to actually take care of it for it to grow. And there is a level here, you're not taking care of whatever you want to come to fruition. You're not thinking that you can make it when you're the leader of your life. And there is a level here of like being too stuck, looking back, doubting yourself. And I feel that's what is making you actually feel that it's too much to carry on. That's too much burden to actually do it. But look at this. You can be a Queen of Cups. You can actually have what you want. And the flower is, I don't know what happened to the flower. Look at this. I was too aggressive with it. What happened? Oh my God, I love this flower and it just broke. Is this a sign? Maybe it's a sign. Let's not touch it anymore, Sarah. I'm going to interpret this as a sign. If you're too harsh with yourself, look at this. This is broken now. I don't know what happened, but it did. You're not actually saying that you're actually the one to self-sabotage the work that you're putting in by fearing it, even before starting it. Maybe that was a sign for me to say this. Maybe. That's why you need to change your behavior. And for me, this is a maybe. You're going to get what you want. That's a maybe for me. If you stand your ground and you take the risk, it's a yes. But here for me, it's more a maybe. Because I don't know your next action, and every person has a different direction here. I don't know where you're standing here. That's why for me, it's a maybe here. Whatever you're going to get, it's blessed. It's going to be for you, but you need to stand for yourself. You need to take control of your life and not be stressful about what is coming next. And I feel this is the harsh work you need to put on here, okay? So that was it for you. Until the next time, file number 2, bye. Hello, file number 3. I did a quick little break for the water because I need to drink water because I'm always speaking, and it's good for my throat and it's good for blood circulation and all that stuff. It's just good for your health. So let's do this. So you have 2 messages here. Imagine the first and buy the book here. So is this a yes or no? I feel like I will get a really like a yes or a no, or even a maybe when I'll go to the tarot. But first, with the messages here, I feel you're trying to find a certain type of balance, but you're lacking manifestation. I feel like you might have some type of blockages here in the throat, because there is a lot of blue, or even in the third eye here. There's a lack of clarity. But it's more manifestation is coming up for me. there is a sense here when I'm watching this looks like water for me. For me, this is looking like water. There's a level here of healing coming up for you to do. Maybe you're focusing yourself, like I'm trying to interpret this card reverse. Look at this, there is the moon here. Maybe you're focusing yourself too much to the other side and not actually focusing yourself to what is actually the root of the problem. You're not actually saying the root of the problem. You're actually focusing your energy to something else when actually there is more peace in the other side. But you're making things more complicating by yourself. It's coming up here. Maybe focusing too much on the negative, and that's why you're not actually getting what you want here. You're not manifesting what you want. Spirits are guiding you though. 11 is a master number, so you might even see a lot 11, 11, 11. There's a level here. Look at this. This looks like a family, right? I feel there's a level, by the book is doing things traditionally. Is doing things like how they should do, like how they should be. So there's a level here of like going crescendo. Look at that. From the tiniest to the biggest. Here, look at this. To the tallest. Like, look at this. And I feel you're not saying the steps, but you are trying to do it anyway. But I feel what is lacking here is your sense of like having like the possibility to do it. There's a lack here of maybe not having the opportunity to actually do it, or the strength. Completion here. Isolation reverse. Yeah, isolation reverse here. Passion reverse. Grief. And despondence. You're holding on. There's a sense here of like you're still holding on into something. You might have lost a loved one, especially with those two cards here, or some type of person who was really teaching you a lot. And by losing this person, yeah, it actually awakens something within you. And I feel there's a sense of purpose here, awakening here. But it's still stuck. I don't know, you kind of lost your sense of life. Your passion, you don't know what to do. That's what I'm feeling. But I feel more than knowing, everyone at some extent in their lives don't know what their life, that's what most of us are here in this earth to actually know. Because sometimes we try one career path and it's not right for us, and then we switch to another thing and try till we actually like what we're doing, or you're actually making enough money. Some people think like that. They're not thinking about the passion. But there's a lack here of like, there's a certain type of sadness here. A sadness here. And there's an isolation coming up really strongly here. I feel there's a lack of confidence to do it too. It's suppressing yourself, like you're not trusting yourself to do it. You're not having the confidence to do it. That's what I'm having here. The World, Four of Pentacles is here coming up in the reading. And the Judgment reverse. Okay. It's interesting. There's some type of fairness here not happening. Some type of closure here not happening. So I do feel there is more here. I feel you're saying things. I feel you're saying there's some type of problem here. The Judgment like this is like having the solution to your problem. And like this, there's something still to be resolved. So I do feel here, whatever is happening, you might even be at some distance from your goal, or you might even be traveling or some type of thing like that, but it's coming up with the World. But I feel your end goal is to get some type of freedom. And I feel there's a lot of sadness and I feel there's a bit of depression coming up to my mind and my feeling here. And with the water here, I see water here for a reason or another. I feel you might like water. Look at this. There was what I was talking about. Look at this. There was water here. I feel water is going to be beneficial here for you. Don't worry too much, I guess, but you're still holding on into something tight. But you're grieving something that is gone here. Or maybe, but because you know that is still more about that, even if it's gone for now, you know that is not the end. That's why you're still holding on tight into it. I'm curious. So I'm going to take clarification here. So what is this judgment about? Look at this. Two of Wands. You're actually saying the opportunity. Look at this. 10 of Pentacles here. You might have been dealing, let's talk about this. You might have been dealing with her sign, and one's fire sign here. You might be those signs too. The Fool is here reversed. More than actually, there is a lack of taking the leap of faith. Look at this. He's contemplating this globe, he's watching it, but he's not taking the action towards it. You're still holding on into some type of thing here that is actually blocking whatever here is happening here. Like the new beginning. I feel your fear here is blocking whatever wants to come next. Okay? This is your spirit animal. That's a no for now, okay? Because you got the bear here. For now, is you need to give this time to know. You need to shield the L out, because I do feel your energy is kind of, there's a lot of sadness, a lot of depression, and there's a lot of burdens within yourself. I don't know how to explain that, but the energy is really heavy for you. You need to give it to God. Trust me, there's a level here you need to shield out a little bit. You're too serious right now, and you're lacking like this leap of faith into the direction that you want. Maybe because you need to stay a little bit more calm and give it time. Sometimes for you to see a situation grow, you need to start from day one. And sometimes you need to see the crescendo, go crescendo. You don't it's like we're in this journey. If we get the goal that we want right away, you're going to need another dream afterwards and another dream afterwards. For example, I was watching a GRP. I'm talking about what I like, so you're not going to resonate, everyone. It was like K-pop industry, and it's like a big, massive persona now in the K-pop industry. He starts doing music and all that stuff. Is really well known. He did groups like Miss A, he did groups like Twice and things like that. I don't know if you're familiar to it, but it's good music. And this person was talking about the fact that he was like, when he was young, he wanted to actually win a lot of money. And then he won the lottery actually, and now he's still really rich. And then what? He needed another dream. Like, what I'm trying to actually say to you is that if you get something too easily, maybe this thing is going to go as quickly as it comes. That's my saying for me. If you're getting something too quickly, maybe it's something that actually you're going to get really easily tired of. When it's taking time and actually making you see other lessons in the way. This is a journey for me. Life is a journey. And I feel more than stressing up about this, I do feel you need to give this time. Okay? I feel whatever here is going to go out in your favor if you take this leap of faith. But right now, I'm not seeing it actually happening. It's going to take a little bit of time, okay? So yeah, that was it for group number 3. Until the next time, bye. Hello, group number 4. Yeah, 4. Look at this. This is your pile, a little angel. Look at this. This is so cute. And let's start. Let's start your reading. Is there more? No. Okay, I'm going to start with the messages first. So, building block reverse. Clean it up reverse. Thinker. Okay. Okay, there's a lack here of building here. I feel you're kind of stressed up about what you need to do, and that's why it's not making actually you do it. Like, thinker here, you're in your mind. I will not be surprised if in the tarot there is swords here coming up in the reading. But there's a lack here of like knowing what you need to do, or just focusing too hardly and worrying too much about what you need to do here. There's a lack of building. You don't know, or you don't want to actually put work into something here. That's coming up here. Clean it up here. You're not saying what needs to change. That's what I'm thinking here. Okay? But with thinker here, you're overthinking. And that's what I'm worried about. Okay? For this group, I feel this is... You're self-sabotaging whatever you want just by overthinking about it. Okay? But there's a lack of building. So let's get some clarity about it. Facade. Impartiality here. Workaholic reverse here. Okay, I'm seeing what is the problem here. And there is discovery reverse. I feel you need to work big on communication here. Your truth is coming up strong here. And discovery, you need to work your roots here. Okay? You're kind of you're running away. That's what I'm feeling, especially with that facade card. You're running away about... It's like you're not doing what you need to do, and at your last moment, you're actually going to remember, oh, I did that. I have that saying, it's better to do this and regret it than not doing it and regret it. I feel you're kind of running away of what you truly want. That's coming up, and there's a lot of ego coming up to my mind here for this reading here. Workaholic is reversed here. There is a lack of expressing your needs, expressing what you want. There is a lack of working within yourself to know what you really want. I feel you're overthinking what you need to do, but you need to put the work on. Is coming up here, but you're not doing it anyway. There's a lack here. There's balance popping out in my mind, especially with this 2 here coming up here. There's a lot of blue coming up in the reading, so work your truth a lot. I feel you're not expressing yourself. You're kind of putting yourself in the place of like having everything inside, and I feel it's what is making you stuck and overthink even more, because you're not expressing what you need, what you want in your life. You're kind of running away of the help that is actually given to you by the universe. And I feel you need to be a lot more confident about yourself. There's a lot of overthinking, over-doubting yourself coming up in the reading. And there's a lack here of working, building, okay? Look at this. How do you actually, by not acting in what you think is real for you, how can you actually build the dynasty, the dreams that you have? You know, for me, dreams are totally fine. Dreams make us alive for me. And if you're not acting on it, how can actually, you know, I mean, you're kind of acting on it, but overthinking is not good. If you're actually overthinking and trying to plan in everything and not putting this into practice, into solid things that you can see, how can you actually be confident actually about what you're bringing to the table? Thinking about it is actually making it actually feel that you can do it, right? Is the beginning of it. But if you're not putting it, it's just making you overthink about the things that you wish to have done, but you didn't. Okay? That's the negative part here coming up here. But this spirit animal, this cards are new, this is so pretty. This is Portuguese, okay? But this spirit animal is actually telling you to actually, it's possible to make your dreams come true. And this is really well done for this reading, because it's about your dreams. You're kind of running away of what your soul wants you to do, because this is the problem here. Over doubting, overthinking, and like you're not doing it because of this. Okay, stop doubting yourself. Okay, 5 of Wands here coming up. The Star, Aquarius energy, and the Moon. The Moon is Pisces energy here coming up here in the reading. So you might be a fire sign, an Aquarius is coming up, and a strong Pisces coming up. Aquarius and Pisces is coming up strong. I feel, and it's interesting because you're a lot in your head. And you're really methodic. I feel this group is really, you have a lot of earth in your chart, or a lot of hair, I feel, in your chart, but there's a lack of fire, a lack of emotions. And it's interesting because there is a lot of water. I mean, those stars for me is a lot of like healing happening. It's like purification, and purification for me is equal to water. So interesting. I feel there's a lack of water. I'm gonna be real. In your chart, there's a lack of water. Might be the case here. There's a level here. You're making it seem that it's too big. Your goal is too big to be reached out. I feel with the Moon, like this animal is looking back to the reflection of himself, and he's saying something bigger than him. I feel this is you overthinking your problem and making it seem bigger than what it is. Sometimes we actually deform what it is because we don't really know the source of it, like the real nature. We just think that is going to actually happen that way. And sometimes because we're thinking it, we're actually manifesting it. Like you actually like giving to the universe that type of energy. So you're actually going to manifest your fears into a reality. Okay? There's a lot of fear. There's a lot of drama too here with that 5 of Wands here. I feel there's a lot of, you're put in a place here, might be even your surrounder here. Like there's a lot of people evil eyeing you, even if you're not feeling like you know where you're standing here. But look at this, you're not seeing the star here. I feel you're already doing this. You're already trying to face the fears. And that's why you're in your head. You're trying to think about a solution here. So this is the beginning for me. You're healing a lot of issues here. People don't like this. So be careful with your energy, especially with feminine energy here. It's coming up here. Might be fire signs here. There's a level here of you're going to make it. The star for me is a yes, but because the Moon is here, is a yes if you're actually able to actually put yourself in a position of fear. Because fear is always fear is not real. Because look at this. This animal is really tiny, but because they look in the water, is of course is going to see another thing than the reality. And it's what you're doing. You're overthinking, over doubting, over sabotaging yourself, not taking the opportunity when you can be the star. But you're not saying yourself clearly. That's what I'm saying here. Okay? But I feel you got a lot of, I feel that's a yes for me, this reading. I feel fear is not real. Fear is here because it's some type of trigger that needs to be healed here. And I do feel fear is here to teach us something. Everyone has fears. But fear is just here to actually, look at this. Fear is just here if you want it to be. I was reading a book. It's a really well-known book, but I can't remember the title. I just read a few extracts, and I feel like I'm going to read this book till the end because it's amazing, but I need to buy it first. You need to actually allow yourself to put the fear in the back seat while you're the one driving it. Because fear is ego, is a part of the ego. That's what I've learned from this book. It's really good, and I feel I'm going to read it for sure. But leave the fear in the back seat because you're the driver, okay? You don't need someone to actually tell you that you're bad, whatever. No, it's going to actually make you even run away even more from your goals, okay? So the rectifications here are King of Swords, Three of Swords, and Wheel of Fortune. You might have been dealing with a hair sign here is coming up, and you might have been dealing with hair sign is coming up. What I was talking about, I needed swords, and swords came up in the reading. Amazing. There's a level here of like with the Wheel of Fortune, I feel the luck is in your way. Especially, that's a maybe, yes, maybe I feel for me. Because I feel you need to overcome your fears, and I feel you need to overcome yourself. It's not even about people. You need to overcome yourself and stop doubting it. You might have been dealing with the King of Swords, or you might be really practical and have a lot of hair in your chart. So it might be you here. But you're hurt here because of something or some type of situation or someone here. And there's a lot of pain in the hurt here, pain. And there's a lot of like not knowing where to stand here. Even divorce for some coming up here in the reading. But I feel luck is in your side. I need to drink water, otherwise I know myself. Look at what is waiting for you. Ace of Cups, maybe a relationship, and a Six of Wands. People, what you wanted, actually, your dream coming up to fruition. There's a lot of fight. I feel like if you actually allow yourself to actually be in the trigger and to actually be in your fear, to allow yourself to take action, put the work in and start building, that's what is blocking you. And I feel clean up some toxic persons too will be helpful here. I'm gonna be real. If you're going to get what you want, whatever work, I feel it's more like feelings here, especially with the cups is coming up, water, a lot of water. I feel you're going to be more in touch within yourself, and you're going to get what you want here. I feel there's a lot of career coming up for this reading. You're going to be in the path that you want. You're going to go after your dreams. That's what I'm telling you, okay? Especially with the star here. It's all about dreams here, okay? So for me, it's a yes, but you need to overcome whatever is here. And I feel what is standing in front of your dreams is your fear, okay? And some toxic people here, evil eyeing what you're doing. So be careful, okay, with your energy. Take care of yourself is like the first thing that you need to do, and don't think too harshly about. Because look at this, you're guided, you're a little angel here, but you're not quite like in tune with the universe quite yet because you're overthinking it. There's a level here of like you're being guided here, but because you're overthinking it, you're not getting clarity because of that. But what is standing in your way is you not going after what you want. Okay? So this is a yes for me. You're going to get what you want. Okay? So yeah, that was pretty much it for this group. Until the next time. Hello, group number 5, and this is your reading. So let's go here. Let's do this. I'm just going to start with the messages card. Is there more here, messages? No. Okay. We got 3 messages card. Let's see. A leg up. Fork in the road. Not for you. Okay. So I can already tell if if the question was about love, or if it was about some type of situation, some type of work, or whatever situation here, it's not for you. Whatever you're asking here, there's something, some door here that is not for you. Maybe what you're asking for is actually making you stop more than anything else. Is not helping you. And I feel what you want is a leg up. And I feel spirits are actually closing one door for you to actually realize that there is more. There is something better here. Okay? So let's see what is better here. Service. Renewal, reverse here. And rejection. I feel you have been dealing with rejection. Some type of, this is coming strong here, but some type of romance is coming up for me here. Might be a romance question here, I'm sure about that. Strong romance is coming up here for me. There's a lack here of direction, what to do next. And that's why it's making you stop. You're not getting a new beginning because of this, okay? I feel you're a helper. This group is really well known here to be a giver, to like to help people. And I will not be surprised if you're doing something in regards to helping the collective and helping people to actually grow closer to each other's. You like to help people, but I feel you're actually dealing with rejection. You're actually learning it. You're strongly learning how to deal with like people not accepting the type of work that you're doing, the type of, maybe you're doing something unusual that people are not accepting, you know? And you need to be okay with the fact that not everyone is meant to be a part of your life. So don't take it too personally. And I feel you're dealing with, you need to do it for yourself. I mean, I'm doing a general reading. Not everyone is going to like resonate with it because it's general. And I feel it's the same with art or whatever work you're doing, or whatever situation, love situation. Not everyone is going to see your worth. And that's why you need to see it yourself first, okay? Don't be something else than who you are. Even if someone is actually pushing you away for some type of situation, maybe he's actually pushing you away because of some type of triggers that you're actually sending it to this person. You're sending him some type of trigger that you need to work on. So it's not your fault here. If people can't accept you for who you are, trust me, if you're actually dealing with this type of situation, the spirits are telling you that even if you didn't get the type of validation that you wanted from people, there is more to come and there is better. You're going to gain a lot more clarity and a lot more of good karma here. Not everyone can accept you for who you are, and this is the harsh truth. and I feel this is a lesson that you're actually learning here. But whatever is happening here, this energy is actually making you stuck a little bit, but I feel it's needed here. Okay. New cards, really pretty cards. So this is reverse. I feel you're not saying the blessing for what they are. This is reverse too. Yeah, you need to trust spirits here because they're actually making you learn this harsh lesson. Maybe even they're reflecting it. I feel they use some type of person here to reflect it back to you. You need to trust here. You need to trust that better things are coming here. And if you're into this situation, it's because something here is not meant to stay in your life. I'm gonna be real with you, okay? Something here is making you a little bit imbalanced and making you a little bit overthink a little bit things and even not trust again people. There's a lack here of seeing the light and seeing the solution here. I'm thinking about the judgment card here. There's a lack of closure here that you want coming up here, okay? The Hierophant here is coming up. The King of Pentacles. And the Lovers here. You might have been dealing with a Earth sign is coming up strong, Taurus is coming up strong, and Geminis. You might be the Gemini or the Earth sign here, okay? Trust me, spirits here, whatever you want here is not for you. Maybe it's not for you right now, okay? But I'm having the feeling that if spirits, I feel whatever you wanted is not for you right now and you're going to get it later in life, or whatever you wanted is not meant to be because he's not worth yourself. He's not worth this, like what you're actually giving back to it. You need to trust spirits here because I feel they have a plan, especially with this card here. This card is telling it. You need to trust spirits here. I feel there's still things that you need to learn. You might be teaching the collective here for a lot of you, especially with the Hierophant here. I feel you're more the teacher than the learner. And there's the Service card here. I'm sure that you have some type of connection with people. You like to help people here. But Spirit have a plan here. Whatever is happening into this situation is going to be in your favor, but you need to trust that. I feel it's not what you're asking for. Whatever you're asking for is not going to be this, because there is better in His way. I feel the opportunity or the person that you wanted. Look at this. There is another King here. Might be a water sign. This person is not worth your time here. Page of Cup coming up to here. He might be younger than you here. What is happening here? The Page of Pentacles here. There's a lot of pages here. Six of Pentacles. I feel this person, you're going to get options here, but I do feel spirits want to, like, they want you to experience something else before they actually give what you want. They want you to experiment something else, to actually see that people are actually, you can trust actually. Might be someone from the past that you're actually expecting some type of closure with, but I feel this person is new. The person coming up with the love offer here, you're going to get romance here. Might be someone from the past, but I'm more saying someone new here, okay? I feel you might have been dealing with a water sign younger than you here, and you were expecting some type of closure with it, or some type of like you were rejected, or you rejected this person, and it wasn't meant to be in your life actually at that moment, but might work out in afterwards, especially with this. Might be a her sign too, okay? So yeah, I feel it's going to be in your favor here. Yeah, Knight of Cups here. I feel you're getting a lot of love options here for this group. I feel you're getting options here. But whatever you wanted to actually be put in your path right now is not meant to be, right? It's not for you. Look at this, the tower. Might have, like, you might even have a tower moment with someone, especially with the rejection card here. You might have some type of breakup here with a water sign is coming up strong here. So yeah, look at this. This Page of Cups wants to come up. This person was full of love, but he was too young at age. He needs to learn something else. Like, he needs to go through life and to see what he have lost. I'm gonna be real. He wasn't meant to be with you, okay? So yeah, it's coming up strong here, okay? So that was pretty much it. But I feel you're going to get into a relationship here, okay? You might also go back to school, or you might have, like, you might be doing some degrees, or you're studying something here, learning something, okay? You might even do something with like helping people survive, okay? So that was pretty much it for your reading. I feel you're standing, like, stop focusing on what is not meant, because spirits are trying to send something better in your way, but you're still holding on into something here, something from the past, who is actually making you stuck more than anything, okay? So that was pretty much it for this reading. Until the next time. Hello, last group. Hello, welcome back. And this is your stone, Adventurina. This stone is good for prosperity, for abundance, like attracting things to you and all that stuff. And it's a really pretty stone. I don't know if you can see this, but look at this. It's really pretty. So let's go. Let's go. So what is happening here? Deep knowing. I'm going to put your stone here, but I don't know if you can see it. Here we go. Deep knowing, regeneration. Oh, there's change coming up to my mind here. Infinite symphony. Okay, there's something ongoing here, something is not finished at all. And look at this. There is a face here. I don't know if you can see it. Yes, you can. And there's a moon here with a face here. I feel spirit. There's divine order here, divine timing in the place here. I can tell here. Spirits are telling you that it's not quite happening quite yet, but changing, like, there's change here, even if you're not actually saying it. And the treaty, it's happening in the universe. It's already happening. They're already shifting things for you. But whatever here, I feel you know that some type of chapter here is not closed. But even if you're not feeling the changes, it's actually happening for you. Okay? Okay. So let's see. Miracle. Self-worth. Ooh, okay. Gratitude is reversed though. Okay. I feel you're not saying you're not grateful. I feel you need to work your heart a little bit. You need to work your heart chakra a little bit. I feel whatever is ongoing here is not closed, is making you learn your worth here, okay? Is making you enlightened too, because you're actually evolving here, your spirituality. You actually awakening your spirituality at the same time. Might be even a spiritual connection here, soulmate, twin flame here coming up in my mind. But there is a level of like not having it and not being grateful. I kind of want a rectification here for the card. Grateful, please. Thank you. 2 rectifications, amazing. What I was talking about, this stone here is for abundance. Look at this, abundance is here. I'm amazed with this. I'm amazed. Oh my God. mysticism. Look at that, what I was talking about. This card is all about spirituality. This group is really spiritual. You might be into stones protection to protect your energy, your aura. You might even see auras, orbs. You're really spiritual here. What I'm feeling here, that was the rectification here. You're getting a lot of clarity, and I feel like your next blessing is going to be some coin, some prosperity, what you wanted here. But I feel you need to be grateful and need to accept here what you have been through, okay? Because you can't, sometimes you can't have what you want in the moment. You need to have like, I feel there's a bit of ego coming up too. You're kind of stuck in your ways and you're overworking yourself. Look at this. You're overworking yourself. And you're putting yourself into the position of, I'm fine. Renewal and impartiality was reversed here. You're putting a facade that you're fine, but you're not. I feel you're not the person to be put in the position of like, you're not someone who's going to say that he is hurt. And I feel you need to say this out loud actually, because there's a lack here of feeling. I'm gonna be real. But it's whatever you're planting is awakening little by little. And I feel this person is awakening, the person that you're involved here is awakening with you awakening. There is a really strong bond here with YouTube, okay? Look at this. This is your spiritual animal. Spirit animal, look at this back. I love those cards. I actually bought this in Portugal. Here, I'm still in Portugal. So this is Portuguese, I'm sorry, so I'm going to translate this. But this card is all about keeping an open mind about what the universe is actually sending your way. Because sometimes you're not seeing the blessing for what he is. You're not being grateful because you're not getting what you want. But sometimes it's for the better. It's for you to actually see. Look at this. This card is really clear about this. Look at this. Sometimes you're actually finding like what you wanted, but not like, I don't know how to explain that, but you're getting what you're getting even better than what you're asking for in the place that you never thought that you're actually going to get it. Okay, it's divine timing, I feel, but I feel you need to learn to be grateful here about things. I will advise you here to have a journal about like one thing that you're grateful or three during the day. You can be grateful to have like spirit sending you the God that you have. You can be grateful about the dog, like playing with your dog. You can be grateful about a lot of things, even the smallest things. I feel like I'm grateful about the smallest things, and this is something that I'm still learning, and you need to do this. Or even like doing something like I'm used to do this before sleeping. When I go to sleep, it's like a meditation for me, is to be a little more zen about my day and to actually like think about what, like, the moments that I lived in the day and what I'm grateful about. I do this out loud actually before sleeping, and it's like a meditation for me. And I'm actually like, I say out loud, I'm grateful for this, I'm grateful for this, I'm grateful for this. And it's really cool to feel grateful, and it's actually working your heart chakra a lot. Okay, so this is a tip. This works a lot, so do it if you're not feeling like there's still a missing piece here. But you need to be open to actually receive, and I feel there is a lack here of being open, because you have received a lot from people. Maybe we're really ungrateful and we're not saying your worth is coming up here too. But I feel, I mean, at the end, you overwork yourself, but you're going to get what you want. It's coming up too strong here, that people didn't show your worth, take you a little bit for granted. But look at this. This makes you see your worth, right? What they were not actually giving to you, you actually give back to yourself. And that's why you need to be open now to actually receive what you need to receive, the miracle. Okay? Okay, so what is the answer? Yes or no? Nine of Swords. There's still a little bit of pain because you're not getting the closure about the situation here. The Empress here. Knight of Swords here. I feel it's coming up strong here. The Empress can be a new love partner or a new thing coming up, a new person here in your life. So you might meet someone new here in love. Is coming up strong. I feel this person is going to rush a little bit things. So you need to calm this person up a little bit up, okay? This person might be a hair sign, or you might have been dealing with a hair sign and you want some type of closure with this person. But this person right now, I feel is not really open. There is Aries coming up strong here. The Empress and the Emperor here. Your divine counterparts, I feel. But there's a level here of like, they're not ready. Something here, I feel you need to walk away for now. And this is divine timing, I'm not kidding. That's a maybe if you want it to be. I'm gonna be real. Everyone has free will. For me, this reading is a maybe. Yes, if you want it to be. Because I feel you got a lot of disappointment in the past about this person, but there's still hope about this connection. But you're going to get a new offer here, a new person popping your way. But I feel the Empress is all about like self-love too, nurturing yourself and giving to yourself too, putting your needs first. So I feel you're going to focus your energy to yourself too, which is great. But there's still a lot of confusion and not like taking the risk to do it. And I feel that's what you're going to need to work before actually having the closure that you want. Because I do feel this person is going to come around again, but it's going to be up to you. You need to put boundaries and you need to be clear about what you want and where to stand. And that I feel the universe is actually making you be allowed, like the universe separate ways with this person because they wanted you to see that this person didn't take you seriously back then and he wasn't saying the worth that you have. And maybe now it's time to focus your energy back to yourself more than giving, more than crying over spilled milk. Because there is still a little bit of facade here. This person is wearing a facade. He's not showing his feelings. It's coming here. But right now there's a lot of confusion around this connection. And look at this, 7 of Cups is here. I feel this person is just feeling that you're an option right now. He's seeing you as an option, but he's just, what should I choose? It's kind of the vibe. I feel this person might be your divine counterpart, but you need to grow apart from each other to actually be, again, an union. Look at this Death card. It's all about like cutting a karmic cycle to actually restore something new. Look at this, regeneration, healing. Healing is happening. Even if you two are apart, I feel it's the best right now. You're going to actually experience something new before this person come in, and I feel it's going to be a lot better, and you're going to know, you're going to get the clarity that you need, and you're going to know your worth a lot better and what you bring to the table. Sad. Is going to be positive. Whatever you're going to choose, you're going to choose it for yourself, and you're not going to actually put this person in the first center of your life as back then. I feel you give a lot of credit to this person. You put them a lot in the first place and not you. And I feel the Sun card is here to tell me at the end even if this person causes a lot of sadness, he actually teach you a lot of things, and it's okay to actually choose yes or no. This file is open here. It's up to you, I will say here, if you want them back or if not. It's up to you here for this situation. But this person is causing you more. He's making you grow a lot, but more than helping you, this person is actually making you more confused than anything else, okay? But you need to keep an open mind, because I feel this person is going to pop around. Okay, so yeah, this was your reading. Until the next time, bye bye.